Hello everyone, Rosendahl here. Just wanted to make a video on the New World update 1.0.2. So we're about, I think, what is it, 2 weeks? 2 weeks into launch. Not a lot has happened. They're not really changing much yet. I'm assuming they're probably waiting till a bigger date or a bigger number, I guess, maybe 1.05 maybe. They're probably waiting to get more data on, what everyone's using and to figure out if anything's like broken or overpowered or underpowered to see if they have to change any of the weapons or anything like that. But I just wanted to hop in here and talk about the little patch notes that we got yesterday. I should have covered this yesterday, but fortunately I was late on that, but they're here today if you guys haven't seen them already. So there's just a little bit of bug fixes and some changes to, I guess, the faction missions. So they say that they adjusted the rates of influence gain over time so that it will continue to require significant effort over time to flip a territory into conflict. So they reduced the amount of influence increased over time for attacking factions. This is to account for a bug we found where the increase was multiplied much faster than intended over time. And they removed the decrease in influence over time for defending factions. So I guess it seemed to be too fast. I guess people were just hopping into wars literally nonstop. That's kind of what it felt like for my company, at least. It was like we're defending every day, which, I mean, I guess is fine, but it's kind of hard and I guess stressful in a way to have to be ready every single day. There's no break in between. So I guess they wanted to make it a little bit longer in between each war, or at least the potential for it to be longer, because it's harder to throw it into conflict, which is great. So besides that, I guess they fixed just general bugs. I guess players could respawn as a corpse. Never saw it, never knew about it, but I guess that was happening. The last patch we had last week said that they fixed a couple bugs, but those bugs are still happening today. So I'm not sure why they say they fixed it, but it's not fixed like that. The abandoning event still happens to me almost every day. So I hopefully they fix that. So it also looks like they made better communication for when you do get kicked, banned, or suspended, or even just removed from the game. They made it more clear why it happened, I guess. I also heard that a lot of people were getting banned falsely just by mass reporting, so hopefully that gets fixed sometime soon. I'm assuming they probably are working really hard to fix that. Looks like they fixed the issue where it was causing territory influence to reset after an invasion. Now this is big because obviously people put in a lot of effort to get that influence up, especially now that they've fixed the faction missions, making it even harder. Putting in all that work and then an invasion happens and then it resets. So thankfully, I guess they fixed this. Let's hope that it actually is fixed. So that is nice. Fixed an issue reducing variety and potential quantity of loot obtained from the game modes and chests within the world. Okay, that's a great fix right there. Fixed an issue causing some crafting bonuses to not provide the minimum intended values. Okay, good. So it looks like they are fixing some little changes here and there. They're probably, like I said earlier, saving the big fixes and the big quality of life changes probably for a bigger patch date, maybe a couple weeks from now, which is probably the big update coming, which is going to be super exciting because I'm really looking forward to seeing some maybe tweaks and changes to the current weapons that we have before they introduce a new one, right? So I'm assuming they're probably going to introduce a new one probably around Christmas time. I'm looking forward to a new weapon, so hopefully they can kind of tweak and fix the current ones before they add a new one, which I'm not too sure they actually need to tweak anything or change anything. But if they have the data saying that, oh my gosh, everyone's using the grid axe, it's super strong and super OP or whatever, then hopefully they can change that and make it a little more variety in weapon choices. They fixed an issue where players' movement could stutter after becoming encumbered from logging. They fixed an issue causing players to randomly teleport. That's good. They fixed miscellaneous game crashes. Other than that, all these bug fixes were pretty general. It either happened to you or it didn't. Some of them are very specific, so you most likely probably didn't experience most of these. So that's why I'm not going to read over everyone. I'll have the link down below if you guys want to check it out yourselves. They fixed some AI, so I guess some respawn slower than intended. So that's good. Certain bears to respawn faster than intended. That's pretty good. They fixed an issue causing twice the intended number of boars to spawn. Now, this is interesting because this is the farming spot where everyone is farming their skinning and they're boosting up leveling and stuff like that. And they should have changed something pretty quickly because this is insane. I don't think it's intended. You have to be insane if you think that this is actually intended. But hopefully this is a fix to this because it's crazy how many boars spawn and how fast. It's good to see an actual fix here, potentially. Yeah, and the last things they did was a couple store changes. All right, and other than that, that's pretty much it. So small patch, nothing really changing. Like I said, they're probably saving it for a bigger date, a bigger number. And then obviously when it hits 2.0, that's going to be probably a big change. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully they keep updating every Wednesday like they have here. So it's been 2 Wednesdays in a row where they've had updates and maintenance and patch notes and everything. So hopefully they continue with this every Wednesday, and then before you know it, we'll be at 2.0 and something crazy will be happening. Maybe new landmarks, new weapons and everything. So just hold on a couple more weeks, guys, and there's going to be tons of new content coming. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, see you in the next one.